Hey everybody, it's Weston back here with the Hidden Gibbon, and today we're going to be going over a classic Super Friends commander, Atraxa, Praetor's Voice. This deck, Atraxa's Planeswalker Buddies, is going to be a bracket 3. We only have one game changer in the entire deck, and that's Narset, Praetor of Veils, and we have one extra turn card, Ickermoon Gauntlet. Now, this deck, has not been updated in a while. This is one of the first decks I rebuilt after getting back into Magic, after I sold my collection. So Atraxa, Praetor's Voice, it has Flying, Vigilance, Death Touch, Lifelink. She's a 1 green, 1 white, 1 blue, 1 black, and at the beginning of your end step, Proliferate, and she's a 4/4. Essentially, what this deck does is what a lot of Super Friends decks want to do. Get out lots of Planeswalkers, proliferate their counters, and hopefully not die because Planeswalkers cannot block. Alright, we are running 26 Planeswalkers here. As you can see, the last time this deck was updated was Phyrexia, All Will Be One, and March of the Machines. We've got a lot of very powerful Planeswalkers in here, like Ugin, Karn Liberated, Teferi Time Reveler, Narset Praetor of Veils, and we are running Big Teferi in here. A lot of these are going to be able to protect you, with Ugin being able to board wipe, the Wanderer being able to exile things, Kaya being able to exile things, and then Kiora's able to make some Krakens. We have some Jaces in here for some draw cards. We have Elspeth that can make some tokens to protect you. Just a lot of all-around utility Planeswalkers. We have Teferi, Temporal Pilgrim. Whenever you draw a card, you put a loyalty counter on him. He can make him a little spirit that whenever you draw a card, you gain a life. You can make pirates with Vraska here. You can make assassins. For our creatures to support, we have Vorinclex, Voracious, or Monstrous Raider, And Vorinclex here doubles the amount of counters that your Planeswalkers will come in with, so most will be able to ult as soon as they come in. It also halves the amount of counters that your opponents can put on. We have Bane of Progress, a classic card. I believe it came with the Atraxa Precon. This is what this is the husk of, is an Atraxa Precon. We have Bioessence Hydra, which comes in with a 1/1 counter for each loyalty on Planeswalkers you control. We have Colonian Hydra, which is... So there is a Proliferate theme in here, so you are able to do a little bit more than just Planeswalker. We got Tekethal, which is if you proliferate twice instead. We have Thrumming Bird to proliferate. For sorceries, we have Merciless Eviction. It destroys things, exiles things. We have Plane-Wide Celebration, Sublime Exaltation, Tezzeret's Gambit, Treasure Cruise, and we're running one sorcery, Arachnogenesis. This card used to be very expensive. For artifacts, we are running Astral Cornucopia, Replicating Ring, Skyclave Relic, Soul Ring, Soul Talisman, Mox Tantalite. You know how I like my mana rocks. We're running the Mightstone with our Urza up there, so that way we can flip it. The Ickermoon Gauntlet is a pretty standout card in here. It gives your Planeswalkers the ability of 0 Proliferate and -12 take an extra turn after this one. It's and whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you can choose a counter on target permanent and put an additional one of those on there. We have Contagion Engine, which can both do removal as well as proliferate your own stuff. We have Contagion Clasp. And then for enchantments, we have Deification, which, as it enters the battlefield, chooses a Planeswalker type. Planeswalkers of the chosen type have hexproof, and as long as you control a creature, if damage dealt to Planeswalker you control the chosen type would result in all loyalty counters on it being removed. Instead, all but one of those counters was removed. We have Inexorable Tide, so whenever you cast a spell, you proliferate. Liliana's Talent, which gives a little bit more ability. It gives all of your Planeswalkers -8. Put all creature cards from all graveyards onto the battlefield. We have Oath of Teferi, so you can activate your abilities twice, and Teferi's Talent, which is negative 12. You get an emblem with, you may activate loyalty abilities of Planeswalkers you control on any player's turn anytime you could cast an instant. Whenever you draw a card, put a loyalty counter on Enchanted Planeswalker. We are running 39 lands. Most of this land base is what's left over from the original Atraxa deck. We have added, I think, maybe 1 or 2 total lands to this deck. This is very much just turn the old precon and turn it into not a very great commander deck, but I have fun with it the few times that I play it. I do get hated out in my personal friend group because one of my friends absolutely hates Planeswalkers, and I understand why. There's not a lot of Planeswalker removal other than to attack. So I get it. This deck comes in at $385, which is actually very much on the low end for a lot of the other decks that you've seen of mine. As always, there are an absurd amount of Planeswalkers, so you don't have to run the expensive ones like ever. I don't even think any of the ones I'm running are overly expensive, right? Let's take a gander here. We got a $10 one and a $21 one. Yeah. Those aren't what's driving up the price of the deck. What drives up the price of the deck is the Atraxa at 30. Yeah. Tekuthal at 20. Vorinclex. You know, you don't have to run expensive cards to be able to make a deck that you have fun with. I've always been very, very adamant about that. That Magic should be a game for everyone. It should be accessible to everybody. That's part of the reason that I have so many decks, is that way when I play with folks, I am not just going to build one bracket 4 deck and play with somebody who's at bracket like 1.5 or 2 and be like, oh, nope, you're going to have to play against my bracket 4. No, I want people to have a good experience. I want everybody to feel welcome. Let me know what you think of this very janky, doesn't win very much deck. What Planeswalkers do you think I should add? There's too many to keep track of, so I don't ever remember. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.